It was just a normal night. I had been out with friends, small get-together, nothing wild. We laughed, told stories, played music. It was one of those nights that felt too good to end. But like all nights, it did. I decided to walk home. It wasn't far, maybe 15, 20 minutes tops. I liked the quiet. The streets were still, the air crisp, the kind of calm that clears your head. But halfway home, I felt it. That strange pressure on the back of my neck, like someone had fixed their gaze right between my shoulders. I tried to shake it off, told myself I was just being paranoid, but I looked back anyway. At first there was nothing, just pavement, street lights, the occasional rustling from a tree. But then I saw them, three figures, standing under the farthest streetlight. They didn't move. They didn't speak. They were just there, watching. And they weren't normal silhouettes. They were black, not dressed in black. I mean, completely black, like voids, like they absorbed the light around them, featureless, hollow. I froze, blinked, looked again. Still there. I turned and picked up my pace. Told myself it was a trick of the light. Shadows. Maybe even some kids messing around. I didn't really believe that, but it was easier than thinking about what I'd really seen. A few blocks later, I couldn't help it. I looked back. They had moved. No longer under the light. Now they were halfway down the street. Closer. Still perfectly still. But they had covered a full block. And they weren't walking. They were gliding, no steps, no motion, just floating forward, smooth and silent. My stomach dropped. I ran. Didn't look back again until I got to my house. My hands were shaking as I fumbled for my keys. Finally, I got the door open, slammed it shut, locked everything. Deadbolt, chain, curtains drawn. I stood there catching my breath, telling myself it was fine, that it was over. But I couldn't shake the feeling, that pressure in the air, like something was still wrong. I went upstairs and tried to sleep, tossed and turned for hours. Every sound made me jump, but eventually I started to drift, until I heard it. 3 knocks, slow, hollow, on my bedroom door. I froze, couldn't breathe. My room was dark, but I could still see the bottom of the door. No light, no shadow, just black. Then I heard a whisper, muffled, distorted, but somehow I understood it. "Let us in." I didn't speak, didn't move. Reached for my phone. No service, no Wi-Fi, just static. The doorknob turned, once, twice, then stopped. No one came in, but something had changed. The room felt colder, the air heavier, and then I heard something else, a creak, from my closet. I turned and I swear, I saw fingers, long black fingers curling around the inside of the doorframe. One set, then another, then a third. They were in the room, not walking, not creeping, just there. I ran. I didn't even grab shoes. Bolted down the stairs into the basement, slammed the door and locked it. Sat in the dark, pressed against the wall, heart pounding in my throat. I tried to scream. I wanted to scream, but nothing came out. Then came the footsteps. Not 3, 6, like they were walking together now. The light bulb above me flickered, and that's when I saw them. Not directly, but their shadows. 3 of them. On the wall opposite me, even though no one else was in the room. And then one of them spoke. "You brought us home." I don't remember much after that. When my parents came back a few days later, the house was locked from the inside. Nothing broken, nothing missing, just me, sitting in the basement, lights off, eyes open, whispering to myself over and over, "I shouldn't have looked back. I shouldn't have looked back. I don't know what they are."